meteorologist forecast, not a meteorologist, but an energetic forecast in terms of the energies manifesting. We went to a new moon. There was a lunar eclipse, and every time the heavens do something extraordinary, well, anyway, every time the heavens do anything anyway, it talks about, okay, over Lona. It's an opportunity to explore the energy as it develops. And many other cultures know this and have other ways of contacting the natural world. And there's a big map up in the heavens. And those who know how to read it, know how to read it. And so it's important. It's something that I found has some value in terms of how energy shifts. And just for that reason, that purpose only, I bring to you Mr. Tuere Cheka, who is with a energetic forecast this morning. Good morning, Tuere. How are you today?
Blessings. Doing great. And yourself?
I'm doing absolutely, positively fantastic on this day. So we're late getting here, and I have an absolute full show. So let's get right to it, if you could. And so what's going on in the heavens?
Well, it's a very mystical time here. The eclipse, as well as the new moon, as well as the solstice, all happen together, but happening in some aspects that are really powerful. And I can't explain in a short amount of time these aspects, but an aspect is the relationship between planets, the frequency or the vibration of planets, and if they are in harmony together or disharmony together. And I'm saying to you now is that this is one of those times that a doorway has been opened in the spiritual world, and it's going to come out and confront you if you're not connected. If you are connected, it's going to empower you like wind under your wings, like a flying carpet floating you to fulfill your purpose in life. Beautiful family, I'm saying to you, this is the greatest opportunity, and you have a choice to make right now, because every choice you make at this particular time is going to put you in conscious connection with the creator of all, or in discord, disconnected in the consciousness of the creator. And that's where your power is lying. This situation here, Lona, is going to affect us no less than 6 months from down the road from here. And it's a new beginning. Okay, so if you are a conscious being right now, then this energy will be a new level of receptivity, Cancer, Mercury, a new level of empathy, compassion, a new level of synchronicity with your spiritual team and family. If you are not conscious right now, this is a time of great disillusionment, and you're going to confront what you're in denial of. As we can see what's happening in the world, this pressure cooker is causing many to confront. I'm saying this is the day that we came into this world to awaken quantumly. Nothing will be the same now. And do not relax, and do not get to the point where you're pointing back to the old familiar traditions and comfort zone, because nope, you have to walk into the unknown. This portal that's open, this spiritual opening now, it's an invitation into the unexpected, the unknown. And it will benefit you if you are connected with the Most High, and the Most High is the most within, Lona.
Got it.
I'm so thankful for this time. It's like I feel so empowered now, and the witnesses of those who are talking to me are really being empowered now. It's just what's your crew? Who you riding with? You're riding with conscious, awakening, accepting truth, opening up the heart, being compassionate and love, or are you riding with denial and selfishness, desire for the self alone? Make a choice. Be dedicated right now. It's coming from within. Soul People Superpower. Receive it, believe it, achieve it. Lona, that's a short version of it.
So let me ask you some questions then. So this moon is so basically I know that Saturn and Uranus and is it Jupiter? There were 3 planets that were in Capricorn.
Those are the 3, yes ma'am.
Okay. So what's their relationship in terms of what aspects are they forming right now in terms of each other, and why these outer planets have such a big impact on everybody that's on Earth?
Exactly. And okay, so the relationship is a conjunction of Pluto, Jupiter, and Saturn. Saturn is 0 degrees Aquarius and is moving back into Capricorn. It's right there on the cusp. This is the position when Jupiter, Saturn come together with Pluto. This began everything in the early winter when the virus began to, this situation will be with us for a long time because this was the new moon of that energy, the new beginning of the conjunction. Now, the relationship with the eclipse and the solar, the summer solstice new moon, it just happened to be on the 0 degrees that forms what you call it is a relationship. It's slipping my. It is going to come to me between that sun and.
I think it's stellium, but I think that's 5 planets in order for it to be a stellium. So.
Yeah, it is a relationship. I think I have it here. Yeah, that the vibrational aspect is septile, and that's a degree, and that's a degree that is a relationship of frequencies and energy that is a hard degree. It's like, it's something that is irritating and something that you can't quite fix. It's trying to get your attention, and no one would be able to escape this.
It's always a time when it's great difficulty because it's calling something out of you that you're unconscious of, or that which you have denied. That's a question mark at the end of it.
Yes. If you have been that way in the past, that means you're not have been conscious and aware. So yes, famous carpet would be pulled from the famous feet. But if you have been conscious, this is the shadow work that you have been doing all along. And so now this begins to bring more clarity, more groundedness, more center, a more clear awareness of your purpose and your contribution to the whole. See, it's like taking away it's like taking so much attention off the personal and bringing the attention. In the Tao Te Ching, it says to know the personal, yet keep to the impersonal. Accept the world as it is. See, if you accept the world, the Tao will be luminous inside you. It's like, it says keep to the white. Know the white, keep to the black. Be a pattern of the world. If you are a pattern of the world, the Tao is strong within you. The pattern, and that's the thing that we have to realize right now, Lona, is that past patterns, we've been looping. Old behavior and addictions and fears been
same old lie of race.
Loop.
Come on, it's being challenged right now. Can we talk about that?
Yes, we can. Yes,
it is absolutely this myth that there's anything other than the human race, I think, is something that is coming hard pressed up against the absolute truth. And also, what I think to draw a correlation to what's happening is that the racist tendency, the idea, the thought, belief that somehow that the fact that the melanin is either recessive or normal makes you somehow inferior or superior to anybody else walking on the planet. I think that's a pattern that is absolutely being shaken to its core, because I think a lot of people were kind of like passive, if there's such a thing, passive racists. Take, for example,
Yes.
and I'm calling her out, the producer, the writer of Friends,
Yes.
that ran for like 9 seasons. How the hell in New York City, that you're going to live in New York City for 9 years and you don't have any African Americans or any other people other than those who are melanin deficient? It's not possible. Most people, and if you do, it's because you are living in that type of pattern. Now, I understand that a lot of the stuff was institutional, that they deliberately separated us in terms of making it impossible. Those of us that were living in a neighborhood together, they came in and disrupted it and devalued the property, so those who could afford moved elsewhere, and then they limited who could move there.
Yes.
See, by law, this was legislated, so we've grown up for the decades, separated from each other, even after, quote unquote, the law changed that made it possible to do so. So because you have no relationship with somebody else, the ideas that you get about who these people are is only given to you through the media, which is the servant. What Thomas said that Hakeem Mahabudi said, the weapon against humanity of the 21st century, television. So that they use it to maintain this mindset in place. And that is being shook and challenged. And some people that never had their eyes open before, to see a man deliberately with his hands in his pocket, casually, and everybody else just stand around and watch, murder somebody on live and in living color on a broadcast around the world, to have that type of audacity. It's those type of things. And
Yes.
I think it was planned. That's another story for another time. You know, I think it was planned. I think he's going to take the bullet, because the hate mongers who are so upset at the idea that Africans in this country are anything other than agricultural or industrial labor, okay, and it's done deliberately to destroy any institutional wealth by us. Most people are not aware that this has happened. And so now with this happening, you're being shaken awake from what you thought your life was. You're being shaken awake from what you thought life itself was, because you never knew until you saw that as a person of melanin deficient, that how can this possibly be? It happened